The current state of Netflix has been a topic of much speculation and discussion in recent times. Many have questioned the streaming giant's future in light of recent events that seem to have put its once unassailable position in the market in jeopardy. While the company has been at the forefront of revolutionizing the way we consume entertainment, there are a number of factors that have contributed to its recent decline. Now, I know what you're thinking. Netflix is collapsing? What? But I just finished binging my favorite show last night. Believe me when I say that the reality of the situation is far more complex and interesting than we may really think. So if you're a die-hard Netflix fan, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this one. We're going to dive deep into what's going on behind the scenes and explore the possible future of the streaming giant. It all started as a humble DVD rental service back in 1997, and since then, it has evolved into the world's leading streaming platform. Netflix was the only name in town when it came to streaming entertainment. But now, the competition has more plot twists than a Shyamalan movie. We're talking Disney+, HBO Max, Amazon Prime, and more. These streaming services are giving Netflix a run for their money and stealing subscribers faster than you can say binge watch. You know it's getting serious when even the Avengers can't save Netflix from losing market share faster than a speeding bullet. In just a few short years, Netflix market share has gone from a whopping 90% to a mere 19%. Now that's what we call a cliffhanger. These streaming services are fighting tooth and nail to be the last one standing and winning the hearts of viewers everywhere. As if the competition from other streaming services wasn't enough, Netflix is now being hit where it hurts the most: its creative mojo. It seems that Netflix's once innovative ideas have been replaced by an endless stream of meh content. They're trying to acquire the rights to shows and movies from other networks, but these deals come with a hefty price tag and more often than not, leave Netflix feeling like they got the short end of the stick. In the streaming universe, content is king, and Netflix is slowly but surely losing its crown. Netflix's worst nightmare: content library shrinks. Despite Netflix spending more money on content than Scrooge McDuck on a good day, they're still losing some of their most beloved titles faster than socks in the laundry. What's the deal? It turns out that content creators are jumping ship and launching their own streaming platforms, leaving Netflix high and dry. It's like watching your ex move on and start a new life with someone else while you're stuck watching reruns of The Big Bang Theory alone. Shows like Friends, The Office, and Grey's Anatomy have left Netflix and are now living their best lives on other platforms. So what's Netflix to do? Will they manage to create enough original content to make up for the loss of their beloved titles? Or will they be left drowning in their own tears like a character in a Shakespearean tragedy? Netflix's shocking cost: more than some countries' GDP. Did you know that the cost of running Netflix is higher than the GDP of some small countries? That's right, we're talking billions of dollars here. From creating and licensing content to expanding globally and marketing its brand, Netflix is hemorrhaging cash faster than a vampire at a blood bank. But wait, it gets even crazier. Did you know that Netflix spends more on producing original content than the entire budget of some Hollywood movies? That's right, they're practically making their own blockbusters. And while we're on the topic of Hollywood, did you know that some A-list actors are now turning to Netflix for their next big break? Forget the silver screen, it's all about the small screen now. And just when you thought things could get any wackier, the COVID-19 pandemic hit. And all hell broke loose. People were stuck at home, bored out of their minds, and craving entertainment like never before. Enter Netflix, the savior of lockdown. But here's the catch. With production on hold, the streaming giant is struggling to keep up with the surge in demand. It's like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole, except the moles are Netflix's servers and the hammer is your remote control. The competition, lack of creativity, shrinking content library, and cost have all contributed to Netflix's decline. But before you start canceling your subscription, Let me clarify that the collapse of Netflix doesn't necessarily mean the end of the streaming entertainment. It simply means that the industry is evolving and new players are emerging. If anything, this is an exciting time for streaming enthusiasts. More options mean more diversity in content and more opportunities for talented creators to showcase their work. But let's talk about what we've learned here today. We've learned that even billion-dollar companies have their fair share of struggles. We've learned that sometimes the biggest obstacle to success is success itself. And we've learned that Reed Hastings is one cool cat. And on that note, I'd like to hear from you. Do you think Netflix will be able to bounce back? Or is its fate sealed? Share your thoughts in the comments below.